The US Supreme Court has ruled. They upheld the ban on TikTok. This decision sends shockwaves through the tech world and beyond. It immediately impacts millions of TikTok users in the US. The ruling affirms the government's authority to restrict access to foreign-owned platforms, especially when national security is at stake. The court's decision was unanimous, underscoring the seriousness of the concerns surrounding TikTok. The popular video-sharing app is owned by the Chinese company ByteDance. US officials have long voiced fears about the app's data collection practices. They worry that the Chinese government could access this data. The ruling has significant implications, not just for TikTok, but for other tech companies operating globally. It sets a precedent for future cases involving national security and data privacy. This decision will have a lasting impact on the digital landscape. The court's decision heavily relied on national security concerns. Justices agreed that TikTok's data collection practices posed a potential threat. TikTok collects vast amounts of user data, including everything from personal information to browsing history. The court expressed concern that this data could be accessed by the Chinese government. They cited laws in China that compel companies to cooperate with intelligence agencies. This access to American user data could give China an unfair advantage. It could potentially be used for espionage, or even to spread disinformation. The court acknowledged the importance of free speech. However, they ultimately ruled that national security interests outweighed those concerns. This decision highlights the growing tension between digital freedom and government surveillance in the digital age. This ruling is not without precedent. It aligns with a long history of the US government restricting foreign ownership in communication infrastructure. The Radio Act of 1912 was one of the earliest examples. It required all radio operators to be licensed by the federal government, partly due to national security concerns. In the following decades, similar restrictions were placed on foreign ownership of television stations and telecommunications companies. These actions demonstrate a consistent concern. The US government has always aimed to protect its communication networks from foreign influence. The TikTok ban represents a continuation of this trend. It reflects the government's deep anxieties about the potential for foreign actors to exploit digital platforms, especially those that collect large amounts of sensitive user data. The Supreme Court's decision to uphold the TikTok ban ignites a crucial debate. How do we balance national security with free speech in the digital age? The court itself acknowledged this complexity. They emphasized the narrow scope of their ruling. The decision does not give the government carte blanche to ban any platform it deems a risk. The specific concerns around TikTok, its scale and its data collection practices played a crucial role in the ruling. The implications of this decision are far-reaching. It sets a precedent for future cases involving online platforms and national security. It raises questions about the future of free expression in a world increasingly shaped by concerns about cybersecurity and foreign interference. This ruling is a stark reminder of the challenges we face as we navigate the evolving digital landscape.